All right, y'all, what's good? What's good? I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm reviewing a Man's World podcast. So you know that I go in alphabetical order, going through my subscription list and reacting to each channel that comes up. So this channel is dedicated to one of my favorite TV shows, which is The Wire. I think he started off doing different type of videos, but ended up just focusing on The Wire. I know the account's not active as of lately. Yeah, the last video he posted was 11 months ago, so it's been almost a year, and I don't know what's stopping him, man. He was getting a lot of views. I hope dude didn't lose his passion or his password. But anyways, he's sitting at 46,400 subscribers. He has 69 videos. Um, let's see, over 5 million views and only been around since 2021. Yeah, man, I don't know why he would stop making videos. His channel is blowing up fast. Says, I guess I'm not your typical red pill content creator. Damn sure don't agree with everything red pill, but I didn't go through a traumatic breakup that brought me here. I don't hate women, nor will I be encouraging you to go your own way. I come from the streets, the trenches. So even showing my face here took some deep contemplation. I feel you on that, bro, for real. It's hard for me to put my face on here too. I don't have any social media, IG, Facebook, Twitter, nothing, just a YouTube channel now. And look, if you're from middle or upper class areas, listen to my perspective before you move on. We might have more in common than you think. I'm into human nature. I'm into accountability. I'm into discipline and striving to be who you say you are. This is no sip zone also. I talk to traditional men, not feminine little niggas with excuses. Our slogan over here is even a good excuse is still just an excuse. Man, bro seemed dedicated, man. What happened? Okay, so yeah, his oldest video is Are All Black Alpha Men in Jail from 2 years ago. His most popular video has 500,000 views. Who really won the war against Avon and Marlo? So if you're familiar with The Wire, you should know who Marlo and Avon is. So let's check out this video and check out his perspective on the war between the Barksdales and the Stanfield gang in West Baltimore.
Now, if you clicked on this, I'm assuming that
Bro had a good setup, man. Where'd he go? Let's ask him right now. Let's see. Oh, look, I left a comment a year ago. Look, see, I was really tapping in and watching his stuff. When Weebay and Stink were about to hit Scar, they didn't use Chris and Snoop tactic of being the first to the party. Okay, let's see. Bro, where have you been? Did you lose your passion for YouTube? Make more content, bro. Because I'm reacting to your channel. And one day this video will have a lot of views.
you're a Wire fan. And if you're a Wire fan, I'm assuming that you debated about this. Who really won the war? Avon or Marlo? Now, before Avon got locked up, some people say that he was actually winning the war. That Marlo and his team were on the ropes, and they were literally
Bro smoking a straight cigarette while doing this video. Hey, bro, he need to make more content, bro, for real. My nigga smoking a straight cigarette in the crib, making YouTube videos.
saved
Come
by
on,
the
bro.
bell, with stringers snitching on Avon to Bunny Colvin. And the other half of people believe that Marlo was winning the war by a long shot. And if Avon didn't get locked up, death was inevitable. And it's crazy how the truth is always somewhere in the middle. But let's get into it and see what really happened in West Baltimore. Now, in 1999, Avon and his team took control of the projects in West Baltimore. Now, they had other avenue corners.
That's an iconic scene right here. Well, this is where they went to go talk to, I think, what's his name, Bodie, about taking out, what's his name, Wallace, I think. maybe, or they're just checking up on the spot. I can't remember.
But their home
On the
base was
pit.
the
Yeah,
towers
they're just
and
checking
the
on
low
the pit, I think.
rises. In order to be the crowned undisputed king of West Baltimore, the projects had to be in your control because it provided the best real estate in the city. The structure of the projects provided you with better protection from police and enemy rivals. During season 1, coming down to the projects was considered a death wish. Avon's claim to fame seems to be going to war with the Rayford brothers for the towers, and then taking out Big Dennis Woodson.
Well, now, you know Avon fought real hard for them towers. I mean, we took down the Rayford brothers, Big Dennis Woodson.
So in short, the projects were linked to Avon's identity and was
I like how bro pays attention to detail like that. I mean, I've watched this show all the way through, I think 2 times, and then tried to watch it with a few. No, I watched it 3 times. I watched it once by myself. Um, I ain't gonna lie, I watched it 4 times, bro. Okay, I watched it once by myself when I was in 6th grade, back in like 2006, 2005, I think. I was either in 5th or 6th grade, and then 'cause I used to see it come on BT all the time, and then my auntie showed me she had all seasons on DVD, so I binge watched it at her house like in like 3 days, and then I watched it with my girlfriend in like 2010, 2009. We watched it all the way through. Then I watched it with another girl I was talking to in like 2012, 2011. And then I watched it with my current girl, my baby mama, back in like 2013. And then I tried to watch it with my cousin like a year and a half ago. We only got to season 2, and then our schedule and just what we had going on changed, so I didn't get to finish it. And then I tried to watch it with one of my boys too when we got to like season 3, I think. So I've watched the show a lot, but I like how bro pays attention to detail because uh, Stringer talking about going to war with that crew is something that kind of went over my head. You know, I'm sure I've heard it, but I didn't really see the significance in it. But I liked it.
a part of the fear that people held for. Now, in the early 2000s, gentrification was sweeping through all of the major states. And the projects, which was drug and crime infested, were the first to go. When they demolished the Murphy homes in West Baltimore, everyone had their eyes on Avon to see if he would keep the same energy. Because if so, that means their corners were now his targets. Naturally, he had to compensate for the loss of the projects. And if it's one thing that will guarantee a war, it's expansion. Now, the first body to get dropped, or should I say 2, was when Avon first came home and he sent 4 of his shooters to Mountain Fayette. This was one of Marlo's best corners. This was retaliation for the beating that Marlo put on Bodie and his crew.
I was messed up. That's when they shot the kid with the inhaler. He was trying to pull his inhaler out, and they popped him up.
Nene killed 2 of Avon people in a botched hit without even getting one shot off.
There go that motherfucker Nene, man.
Oh, nah, this is a different one. Never mind. This is when the homie in the car got killed trying to slide. He tried to slide and got slid on.
I say we take him.
We should wait for the call.
Man, we wait, he gonna get away, man.
The only one that made it is the one with the shotgun.
No.
Head tap. How'd they not get him, bro? They got stormtrooper in him. I would have hit him all up in his backside paws. Big paws on that, but for real, I would have shot him in his back of the head.
What the fuck?
Man, they had the Uzi,
I say something about
they had the
waiting
Mac
for a
10,
fucking
and they had
phone
the whatever. What's
This
his name
made
had?
Marlo
Whatever Slim Charles had, bro. They could have took him on. They got more experience too, but
eager for war, thinking that Avon was now weak.
How many y'all take? 2.
too. He didn't get nearly a shot off. Speak to the quality of Barksdale people.
He's gonna have to come back at you. You know it ain't gonna stop at this.
I don't want it to stop. I'm on Barksdale weak today. And he ain't working with the ammunition I got.
No doubt you carrying a full clip. But what you gonna do when you sitting at the head of the table? Once you there, you got to hold it down.
Sound like one of them good problems.
So right now it's 2 for Marlo, none for Avon. Now, after getting chastised by Avon, Slim and Cuddy took matters into their own hand. They took out a 16-year-old boy who hustled for Marlo. See,
this is when they hit
was
their
supposed to
boyfriend
die that day too, because he was the reason that they even stopped. But Cuddy froze up, choosing to go the other way with his life.
Slim Charles knew he froze up too. I think he just made an excuse for him. Oh, I opened up on him too early. Damn. That's what he said.
Damn. Open up too early, man. Step on your shot. Come on. Let's go.
It's crazy because I respect him. At least he was a man and he admitted it.
I'm surprised with you though, man. Shit didn't get by you back when.
Well, my man's fault, man. I unloaded on the younger too soon, man. Gave him enough room to buck and run, man. I fucked that shit up myself, you know.
Hold on. It's on me. I had that kid in my sights, close enough to take off his Kango and half his dome with it. Couldn't squeeze the trigger. Couldn't do it, man.
Why not?
Wasn't in me, I guess.
B, he was a man in his time, you know?
Yeah. He a man today. He a man.
So right now it's 1 for Avon, 2 for Marlo. Now, we must remember, all of the bodies were not on screen. Some of them were off screen.
I like this
used as
channel,
low.
bro. For real.
Because right up the Avon caught the first body, Slim Charles is in a car saying all of the cops are on Marlo's corners. Likely because we've been dropping bodies. Not one, but multiple.
We sitting on all corners over these parts. Likely because we've been dropping bodies.
Yeah, they do like that. But you know, tomorrow some other nigga will stop a bullet somewhere else and then they'll go stand on a new spot.
Boy Marlo closed up shop. Word is, he wholesaling his packages for now.
He ain't got no crews out here at all. How about his avenue corners? Nigga give up quick, didn't he? Damn, I was just beginning to respect the little motherfucker for showing heart.
But to keep it fair, I'm only going to use the on-screen bodies. Let's keep everything simple. Now, because Marlo moved all of his people off of the corner, Avon played right into his hands.
Police coming off them corners. I seen. I'm gonna keep my name off the package for a time. I'm gonna keep wholesaling.
Alright, I'm gonna fast forward through this video because I definitely want to check out another one. I don't want to get too drawn in. So let's see who won. I just want to know who won the war. Let's see. So far, Marlo got 5, Avon got 4. That's where they killed Devon.
Serious.
That motherfucker's...
With Marlo up 5-4. But in a game of chess, to win, you need to do more than be up 1 pawn. So if you believe that Marlo won, it shouldn't be because of the score. Now, just like Avon, Marlo was obsessed with his street reputation. This is why he claimed Brother Mozone and Omar's work.
Well, get on with it, motherfucker.
Stringer bill. Damn. But who could have got to him? I mean, if it wasn't Joel on it. You know Avon's gonna put it on you, right?
Shit, let him take it on my jacket.
Don't make me no never mind. I'm thinking it might be what you call one of them good problems.
See, this lets us know that Marlo was not above lying to boost his lethal street reputation. This lie, though the latter was a lie.
Westside.
Comment, subscribe to the video. Although the latter, Chris was not known during the hitter. It's not above lying to boo man. Chris was not known.
I mean, we know Marlo won the war in the end. Kinda, sorta. Let's check what kind of shorts this guy got. Let's see. Let's check this. The last one he posted.
A Man's World podcast. He did a video on you, and he broke you down.
Oh shit, that's Bodie and.
You got a chance to check that shit out.
I think I saw that one. I think that's the one where he was saying he was talking hella shit about Bodie too. I think.
yeah, he probably was. But
it's all good though. I enjoyed his. I think I watched his one on Omar. I watched his one on Avon. Yeah, I know you're talking about. He got a couple of good ones, but definitely.
He's one of the people who inspired me to do this, and he'll look at it. Me, I see a shooting. I'm talking about, boom, homie got shot. This, that, and that. When he does this shit, he's like, well, you know, the wind was going due degrees, and this was doing this, and the way the sun hit his feet might have changed the way he did. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? You saw all that? You know.
Follow your pride. Don't let your lip react. You don't want to see my hand where my hip be at.
Oh, wow. Wow. Savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, yeah. Acting stupid, what's happening, bitch? What's happening, bitch? I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet.
Just acting up. I wonder if he filmed that. Alright. Let's check out another video. Let's see, the last video he posted, Avon's Leadership Part 2. Blood Thicker Than Water. Let's check it out. This is Part 2 though.
Live the life, leave the life, ain't no big thing. He used to talk that shit all the time and he believed it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's just an edit, huh?
What's up, baby? Talk that shit now.
Oh, he is.
You know, you're right. It's kind of hard to be in here right now.
He scare you, don't he?
I mean, you know, I'm just saying.
He scares me. Yeah.
Now, this is another one of my favorite moments by Avon Barksdale. And this episode, which is number 5 of season 1, was actually directed by Clark Johnson, a fellow Philadelphian who also plays Gus Haynes in season 5, the most honorable reporter at the Baltimore Sun, who also deserves his own video in due time. But he did a tremendous job with this scene, how he was able to emphasize Avon's mentality through the fate of his older brother, who's now left in a vegetative state due to getting shot in the head. But this incident does nothing to sway Avon away from the game, rather just revitalizing his conviction to be more cautious. This is the mindset of a man that expects to die in the game, but is not planning to at all. Avon plans to evade death by going past careful, as Weebay complained to him. But there's actually some wisdom in Avon's paranoia, which is why the epigraph of this episode is,
his mic sounds kind of messed up in this video.
A little slow, a little late.
Probably still better than mine.
See, if he did, you know, I could carry it better. Coming up to what we did, you know, you kind of expect that. Waiting on it. See, the thing is, you only got to fuck up once. Be a little slow, be a little late, just once.
Now, death is something that clearly haunts Avon, and it's his trauma that causes him to view the world from a playoff perspective. And not the NBA playoffs, but the NFL, where if you lose even one game, then everything's all over. So Avon approaches the game like a Tom Brady, whose best asset during the play.
Yeah,
Here's a dark truth about the game.
Video,
that by nature,
His mic is kind of messed up in that one. Let's check out all his videos are over 10 minutes. Michael, that's one of my favorite characters. Let's see. He got a video on Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels trying to make sense out of ratchetness. Has honor became overrated? Okay. We're sticking to the Wire content with this one, because that seems to be what boosted his channel up. Chris and Snoop, the heart of a killer. Let's watch this.
Yeah.
That
Let's go on
West
Coast with this.
Let's go West Coast with this.
Say what?
Drive by. That's how they do. Drop a motherfucker and not slow down. Like boys in the hood. Shit was tight, remember?
West Coast niggas. So be more, we aim and hit a nigga, you heard?
Be more, we aim and hit a nigga, you heard?
Now, contrary to some people's beliefs, Snoop Pearson is actually one of my favorite characters on The Wire. But it is strictly because she fits the show perfectly. I don't really like her personality per se, but
when it comes to doing her
she
job,
give you this authentic feel of Baltimore.
Her and
the
Chris.
cold, gritty side of the streets, where even a female was no exception to the lure of them corners. The show would feel out of place without her. But with that being said, I still gotta view Snoop objectively. Now, Chris and Snoop is known as the Michael and Scotty of the Muscle Gang. They Hall of Famers with this shit. But Snoop is not as good as a killer as people tend to think. Her shooting accuracy is far above average. Shooting someone from a half a block away with one shot takes skill, a lot of skill. In reality, the average street guy to go to a gun range, forget the target on the paper. You might miss the whole goddamn paper. Coming to a realization, like,
shooting ain't easy,
was I
bro,
shooting people in the streets this whole time by luck?
Especially hitting a moving target.
Yes, you were. Most of us were. But this is not what Snoop lacks. Snoop lacks the cognitive ability to operate at a certain level in her field. Skill alone is not enough. See, someone like Snoop will be most effective if she knows the target and she knows the whereabouts of the target. But she lacks the patience and the competence to hunt with little to no information.
That's where
See,
Chris comes in.
The reason why Prop Joe wanted Omar on his team so bad is not just because of his skill, but because how much Omar could do with so little. It even amazed Joe that Omar would pay $4 grand just for Weebay's pager number, thinking, how the hell would he get Avon with just this?
I'm saying I got a little proposition for you. Proposition is you get 4 G-packs for free. You give me some better idea on how I can reach Avon.
How to contact him?
Yo, this had a game, right? How you get a hold of him to parlay?
We talk now and then. I page his ass.
Okay. Okay.
That's all you need. A number.
Well, I make do with it. And a code for one of his peoples.
Who we be use? 07?
07.
Now, this is because experienced killers understand it's all about the drop. Utilizing your actual skills, getting into a shootout, is only done when something goes wrong. A good night's work will be 2 quick shots to the head. So in this aspect, Snoop actually highlights how important Chris is to Marlo's organization. Now, it doesn't say this anywhere, but it feels like Chris have a military background.
My comment.
One, he specializes in stealth missions. It's his expertise, that ability to stalk your target and kill them quietly. The number one reason Marlo was able to go under the radar for so long. Chris is also competent and he can adapt, making him skilled in espionage, spying, that ability to gather intel or information from your enemies without their knowledge.
What you think Chris got them doing?
Probably spies, man. Can't figure any other way Marlo knows so much.
Chris, he different. And you can tell by them cool-ass country clothes that nigga be wearing.
Now, on the Zombie Master video that I made, I explained that Chris was just a serious man. He's not materialistic and he's very humble. See, his clothes signify that he's at work. He's not here to play. Also allowing him to blend into different cultures. Because a dirty dickie, you could be a hustler, you could be a painter, or a construction worker from down the street. But in Philly, you could never go wrong with a fresh dickie. Now, all of these things contribute to the mystery of Chris. And mystery might be the most important component in regards to maintaining fear. Avon versus Marlo is a story of fear versus respect. If you're an impatient person, if you hate waiting for things, more often you might lean towards fear, because fear is very effective with immediate crisis. But long term, it won't get you far, because fear is too fickle. Just like being happy, just like being sad, fear changes like the weather. You might be afraid of someone for 6 months, and a year later, they might be afraid of you. Fear has always been a slave of perception.
I like
and
that
Marlo
edit.
understands this. This is why he's so insecure about the smallest slight to his name. Because his house is big, but the foundation is weak. And if a man builds his castle with sticks and stones, you don't need a gun to defeat him. Just a rumor.
What's that?
My word in your ear. I'm calling Marlo a straight bitch. I'm saying it don't take much to shoot down a blind man. And as for him stepping to me, you tell that dude he ain't got the heart.
All right.
You tell that man I'm in the street, waiting. Just like a little bitch, he ain't nowhere to be found.
I'll tell him. I will.
Pete, right? Now, there's not a doubt in my mind that if Omar was alive when Chris and Marlo got locked up, he would have killed Snoop within a week. And they say that when a soldier lacks discipline, the fault lies with the commander. But honestly, I can't blame Chris for Snoop's stupidity, because he actually taught her well. And she followed all of the rules while he was around. But the absence of Chris showed us something. That Snoop is good at committing murders, but she's not that good at planning them out.
Harold, what up, soul?
I don't know, you tell me. Ain't everybody locked up, right? Damn.
Yeah, cause of that shit, I'ma need you for some serious business tomorrow, man.
Anyone I know?
Big Walter.
Big nose, Big Walter?
Nah, skinny Big Walter. You wanna be right there in front of the cut rate. We won't carry on with us all the time.
You witnessing?
Marlo say he need to get got, so it is what it is. You got a problem with that?
You straight?
No need to bring your iron. I got a clean knife for you to shave numbers. I'll pick you up tomorrow night. You right?
Yeah.
You too smart.
Alright.
He already had the drop on him.
Now, I don't want to disrespect Snoop, because Snoop is a real G. She lived and she died like that, so we gotta put some respect on her name. But the approach that she chose to take with Michael was a rookie move. If you want to use deception to kill somebody, you need to be very aware of how they feel about you. You need some emotional intelligence. And because Snoop wasn't aware, she tells Michael some dumb shit like, "Don't bring your iron, I got you when we get there." Like, what, Snoop? Who says that? Why not just let him bring his own gun and kill him when he least expect? Like anyone with common sense. You tell a young boy who don't really like you and damn sure don't trust you to not bring his gun on a mission. super red flag. And this is why skill is only but so important. It's not as important as who draw their gun first. And what makes it worse is Michael get the drop on you with a discipline that you taught him.
Why you think we sitting here?
See who home and who not. Who on the block. Police and whatnot.
That's right. You don't ever want to be the last man to a party, you feel me? That's why I show up to a job an hour before. Sometimes 2. Don't want nobody setting up on me while I'm setting up on them.
Cause there ain't no good thing about motherfucking surprises in this line of work.
Now, there are a few things to notice about the relationship between Chris, Snoop, and Michael. One, the role that Chris plays is a father figure. The dynamic of their relationship is a reflection of Chris's actual home life. This explains the contempt and the jealousy that Snoop holds for Michael. Like any brother-sister relationship, it wasn't personal, it was more territorial over the affection of Chris. And the child that never competes usually wins this competition. This is why Snoop gets angry with Michael as he remains silent when Chris praises him. She finds it to be disrespectful because she seeks and values the praise of Chris. But when Chris kills Michael's stepfather like that, the look on Snoop's face gives it more meaning. Snoop wasn't just shocked, she was also envious. How could Mr. Quick and Clean himself lose control of his emotions and kill someone for Michael like this?
Bro's breaking this shit down
Now,
so good.
to understand Snoop on a deeper level, you gotta try to comprehend what motivates Snoop. Why is she so submissive to Marlo and Chris? Because it's not out of fear, and it's not just because of money. Snoop has a lot of anger inside of her, and she uses violence to cope with this anger. This makes it easy for someone like Marlo to manipulate Snoop, simply by giving her direction to aim that aggression. See, Snoop is obedient to Marlo because he gives her a purpose. He lets her embrace that darkness because it's useful to him and his organization. Love is not what Snoop yearns for. Snoop yearns to feel worthy, to feel useful.
Here, let's pray.
We all
Here
do.
we lay a couple New York
especially as you
boys
get older.
who came too far south for their own fucking good. Fucking Yankee pride at them, fucking bitches.
Fucking Yankee pride out now, bitches.
Get the fuck out of here. You want some Chinese?
Now that scene was very important because the show is communicating to us the level of darkness that Snoop has reached. See, try not to judge her right now, try to understand, because Chris is also responsible for this. Some men are naturally good at spotting the potential in other people, and they might want you on their team. But when a child's heart is still pure, their consciousness won't allow them to commit certain deeds. There's a process that the heart goes through as it becomes dark. The first few times you do something evil, the heart feels shame. But as time goes on, the heart starts to harden and harden until you can see a child get murdered, and now you gotta search your heart for a reaction, for a feeling. Snoop is far past the place where she will throw up from killing someone, where her stomach gets queasy. It's communicating that she's now comfortable with committing murder, to the point that she asks Chris, "You hungry? You want some Chinese?" But those small things are very important to notice in the show, y'all. But I'm tired of talking about Snoop for today. I hope that I did her character some justice, and my opinion wasn't too unbalanced. But my opinion is the same.
To keep making videos.
Scottie Pippen don't get 6 rings without Michael Jordan. But anyway, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna hit y'all with some new shit next week. It's your boy Swartz.
Yeah, this dude crazy for not making more videos, man. But hey, if you're a fan of The Wire or you just like this channel, if you haven't came across it already, make sure you subscribe. But also make sure you subscribe to my channel too. I'm going to definitely revisit this one for part 2 in the future and just go over some more videos. Try to keep this channel alive as much as I can while he's absent. Yeah, so I appreciate y'all. Peace.